Hi, welcome to the series on Microsoft Access for historians. In this next video, we make an exercise trying to combine some of the earlier things, but especially working with queries that compute totals. So, as before, you can pause me here, then do the exercise that you see here on the screen, which involves creating a new small table, filling in some cases, then a selection query, and then a total query that you then renew. So pause me here, do it, and then see if what you've done is consistent with it. Good luck. So now we start with this new exercise. Create a very small table called people in your database. So first thing we do is we create the sign. I think it was ID, that it was button numerical. And then we said that that's the primary key. And we have sex, age, and city status. So let's go sex, age, single, status. Age was a number. Good. Yes, we said that it was called people. And that's it. We have our table people. Fill in 5 cases and make them up. Okay, so male, 20, single, female, 25, single, male, 15, male, and married. Just like go 35, married, male, 40, female, 15, single. Okay, so we have 5 people. We're just gonna try some things, and now we make a query and select our table. So remember, we go to query design, we select people, and then we have our very small table. We go here, and then so now we just display it to see what it is. Okay, that's our database. And the next step is to look for women. So we go to criteria and sex, and we say, did we write female? I cannot remember now. Let's see. Yeah, so we have 2 women. That's not very difficult. So, but we know now we have to find 2 women, and now we eliminate the criteria and we make a total query for sex, and that's when it makes it a little bit trickier for you. So just take this for now, and then we put sex twice. That's how a good way of doing it. We group by 1, and we count by the other. And then we see that we have 2 females and 2 males, and that's good. That's what it should be. And now we save the query as frequency sex. So save this. We save the object, and then the query is called frequency of sex. And see that it has changed the name, close, and then we have it here. So if I call it, this is where I have. Then its instruction says that we should add 3 or 4 more records to our table people. And that's what we do. So let's just put divorced, and then another male, 10, single, and over female, 80, widow, and then another male, 23, single. And then we just close it, and then next step is open our frequency of sex. And then see that now this has changed, and it is showing us how many men and women we have in our database. So it is very convenient. So imagine if something else had happened, and that is some of the reason people. So imagine if I just wrote one of them wrong, and then I see that there's something wrong. So this is a very convenient tool when you're transcribing to make sure that you're always transcribing the same thing. in this database it is so easy to spot, but in others you may realize that you're writing some of the names wrong. And of course it's not within the exercise, but you could do the same thing with any of the other variables. So see that, this is our query, but if you but if you now save it again as an object database, instead of copy, if we do frequency of, let's say, civil stand, then what we could do is just rather than having sex, we could have civil status, and then if we do year, we will get exactly the same thing for civil status. See that if we save it now, we would have both sex and civil status, and then we could check for all the different variables and make sure that we're just typing things right. And that's it for this exercise.